position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the SMU Mustangs taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in and the Mustangs will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So TCU's offense will take the field first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Palmer.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Horned Frogs decide to punt it away. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. He'll field the punt and take it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So SMU's offense will take the field for the first time. They'll start this drive going to the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. At midfield, he's got room. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. The Mustangs want to crank the tempo.
And after that long completion for their 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Makes the catch. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle.
It's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Got a man in the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's the handoff. Powers through the defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Here comes the heat. He'll try to do it himself. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. They'll run the sneak for it. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Horned Frogs have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets rid of it. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. So now it's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quick completion on the out route. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU! Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Pac-12 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and now it's a final. UNLV rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week. Fun one in the Pac-12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for pole position.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Paul. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a deep shot here. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. Inside the 30. He's at touchdown, Horned Frogs. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
And And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go. And this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they got it at the 42. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Wants to go up top on first down. They're setting up the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on third and long. Wants to throw it. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They kick it away on fourth down. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. It's complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The play action fake. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. And the Horned Frogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Daly. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got a man. It's Booker. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Horned Frogs have this offense rolling. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll line up for a second down play. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. Finds his back in the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. The Horned Frogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll give it to the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Daly. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Horned Frogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2.
False start of offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Power football with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, TCU! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
But you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Mustangs want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Bring in the heat. Got a man. It's Carry-On. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. New set of downs after the completion.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the right. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! The defense putting points on the board. With a lot of time left, there's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Notre Dame is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Joe Montana, this might not be over yet. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Stanford. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Mustangs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Horned Frogs line it up with a 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. A run for the quarterback. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Grinding and pushing his way, and man, he got behind his pads, but they get him stopped just inches away from the goal line. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Good right down the boulevard. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty time, just the mean time.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Catch in the middle. It's carry on. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. Finds a tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the ease.
There he goes. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's his 4th interception of the night. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His 1st interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Works the middle of the field. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Complete. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. And the Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Horned Frogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fires to the big fella. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivalries. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the Horned Frogs will kick it off to start the second half. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play. And that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They boot it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. The hand to the running back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Got his man quickly. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. The Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. A strike downfield. Touchdown, TCU! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch it. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And he tacks on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Unloads quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And now on second down for this offense. Grabbed behind the line. It's Paul. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Caught close to the marker. It's Casey. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. With the catch, it's Paul. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Paul. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. To the air on second down. That's reeled in. It's Whitaker. And tackled there by the defense. And the Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on third and short.
It's third down.
Got room to work. Turning it on. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
Trying play action. Fakes to grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
The Mustangs come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Just so smooth along the sideline to drag that toe and get the completion.
Brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, going to the air. He's got it, first down and more. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
SMU.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Mustangs. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
Smashes it through for the PAT. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Notre Dame is running away with this one today thanks to an offense that is more than waking up the echoes. They're up 14 over Stanford. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man downfield. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Handoff from the gun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Horned Frogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking to throw on third. Got him downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. And another big play by this offense, and if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us. Because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive. We're going to continue trying to score points. That's the aggressive nature of this football team.
The Horned Frogs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Trying to barrel in. And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Got it in the middle, it's Douglas. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
At the 39-yard line. And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. They'll run the screen. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Mustangs will punt this one away. Catches it at the 15. Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Rushes on him. Unleashes it on the run. And he's got it inside the 35.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the 1st down mark.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
And the Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll set up to throw. Wide out trying to get it in.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. the play fake. Under fire. Lets it go to the end zone. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the third time tonight. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this all...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And, man, this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
The Mustangs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Whitaker. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And the Mustangs will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Number 15, on to kick it away.
Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. They get the win there now, bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.